random password generator, rock, paper, scissors, library management system. Who even creates these resumes anymore? These resumes didn't stand a chance. And if you're applying for Python related roles in 2025, your resume needs to stand out. No shade to those beginner projects, but let's level up, guys. Today, me and Padhati will give you 5 unique Python project ideas that will actually grab the hiring manager's attention. And yes, all of them can be built using Python libraries. So they are totally doable and super impressive.
So ma'am, I think the very first project could be for Python that I think we all use Flipkart and we have shopped from the same, but we often wonder that are these reviews even real? And can we find this using Python? So I think here's the idea. Can we build a tool that pulls real customer reviews from any Flipkart product page and then analyze whether people are actually loving it, hating it, or are they confused about it?
Okay, it's a really nice idea and a great project can be built upon it. Some Python libraries will be used, let me tell you, and also to our audience, which are those. So first comes data scraping. For that, we will be using Beautiful Soup or Selenium to scrape the reviews. Then we will be utilizing pandas for cleaning and organization of that data because that data would be very raw and unclean, right? Then comes TextBlob or Vader, which is a library from NLTK, which can be used for sentimental analysis, like when people write that charging is not good or good pictures which are coming from any phone. So that sentiments can be analyzed using these libraries. Lastly, because recruiters love visuals, that's why we will be using Matplotlib or Seaborn to make some colorful charts. And it is cool as well because you are blending web scraping plus NLP and data visualization, and it screams, I know my Python.
Right. So we can definitely do that.
Now, if you think where I will learn all these libraries, then I have an amazing opportunity for you all. Guys, WsCube Tech has recently launched their data analytics mentorship program, and if you want to be a part of their upcoming cohort, then its link is given in our description. You can check it out from there.
So ma'am, I think our second project could be job scraper plus email bot for daily listings. I think for me and a lot of students, job hunting really sucks. But what if Python could do it for us? So here's the idea. Like a Python script which can scrape job listings, let's say from Naukri or Indeed like platforms, based on role plus city. It saves them in an Excel sheet and emails you daily. What do you think about that?
Okay, it's a good idea again. Like a lot of students struggle with this, and having something in their email every day which will remind them that these are the new job listings which they can apply for can be a game changer for them, and also it can be a good project for their resume. Some again different libraries will be used. Let me tell you and also to our audience which are those libraries. So first here comes the scraping of data, whether you're using Indeed or you're using LinkedIn or you're using Naukri. You can scrape data using Beautiful Soup or Selenium. Whenever you'll be handling the data, Pandas is a library you will go to. Then for Excel itself, like I want to create a file which should be Excel's file. So we will be using a library called as OpenPyExcel, which is a very helpful library which can help us manipulate anything inside the Excel. And now the last task that you said that we want to send it to ourselves to emails. That's where we can use SMTP-lib. It's a library which can send you the mail. So whatever data frame you have created, you can send it to yourself using SMTP-lib. There's also a bonus tip here. Use Schedule or AP Scheduler to run it every morning at 9 a.m. So you get job updates even before you finish your chai.
Right.
So it is really very helpful because it's practical and shows automation, web scraping and email integration all in one neat package. So this project can be really very helpful for the students.
I think that's great. And with this, I think I have another idea. The third idea could be that PDF invoice reader plus expense tracker. Here, I think I spend a lot on Swiggy and Zomato, and by the end of the month or by the end of the year, I feel like, oh my god, I spend so much.
We all do.
Yeah. So here's the idea. What if there's a way to track it? What if like a tool that reads your PDF invoices, pulls out details like date, amount and merchant name, and logs it all into an Excel or a dashboard. What do you think about that?
Another great idea. Again, we can read the PDF, we can extract the data, clean it, analyze it, and track our expenses so that we don't burn our salaries on unnecessary expenses. Yeah, okay. So again, some set of libraries can be utilized here. What are those libraries? Let's understand them. So libraries like PDF Plumber or PyMUPDF can be used to extract text from the PDFs. And then we can use RE, which is regular expressions. Regular expressions can be utilized to find patterns from your data. Pandas, again, for organizing and calculating your total balances. Also, we can use Plotly or Dashboard to make a dashboard which tracks our expenses. So a lot of libraries can be used, and at the end we can also add support for image-based invoices as well by using PyTest. And why it impresses? It's because it shows real-world file handling, data cleaning, and data visualization as well, which actually make your resume stand out.
Right, makes sense. That was great insights. And I think moving on to our next Python project idea, it could be Spotify playlist mood analyzer. So we all receives our Spotify wraps at the end of the year. But how does Spotify know that what was our mood the whole year, or which was the song that we most listened to the whole year, right? So what if by analyzing data, we can ourselves know our Spotify mood?
It can be done, and it can be again a great project idea to create Spotify wraps, where we ourselves can analyze all these things that Spotify has been doing for us, and it can be a good project for your resume.
Right.
Some set of libraries of Python will be used here. Let me tell you, and also to our audience, which of those are there. First of all, obviously we need to get our data, that what all songs we have heard throughout the year. So Spotify to fetch song data via Spotify's API. Then again Pandas to crunch that data. That means again you'll have to perform cleaning and handle different types of data. So that's why Pandas will be used. Scikit-learn. Then Scikit-learn, it's a good library. You can try it to cluster songs by energy, valence, and tempo. You can also use Streamlit to make a fun web app where users can paste a playlist and get their music mood board. Not a dashboard, but a mood board. So why it can help you stand out? It's because you're showing off API handling, ML basics with Scikit-learn, okay, and data visualization with music. Insta ready, interview ready.
That sounds absolutely great. So ma'am, this brings me to my last project idea for Python. It could be resume ranker using machine learning. So remember we were talking about a project which can help us into finding job listings?
Yes.
Yeah. So I got an idea from that. Can we also create something like an ATS score checker which can, rank our resumes? And like building a resume ranker that takes in multiple resumes, PDF or text, processes the content and then ranks them based on how well they match to the given job description.
Okay, that's again a great idea. Not just you, still there are a lot of students who struggle with this part, that they know where to apply, they are ready to apply as well, but while applying their resume they do not surpass the ATS tracker.
Right.
And that's where this project can also help us in real life, plus it can be helpful when they apply for a job role as well, as they are creating something which even HRs of those companies can take help from.
Right.
So some libraries which can be used to rank your resumes could be, first, as you said, that you want to extract data from the PDFs. So PyPDF2 or PDF Plumber to extract text from your resume. Then comes NLTK or Spacey for text processing. Use tfed vectorizer from Scikit-learn to convert text to feature vectors, and calculate cosine similarities between each resume and also the job description, and also output the top matching resumes, maybe even with the Streamlit UI to demo it. And why it's a genius idea? Because you are showing NLP plus ML plus your problem solving skills. So you are working on something which is HR tech adjacent and which is always cool. And you're doing something practical that could actually be used in real hiring tools.
Sounds great. Sounds really great. So ma'am, lastly, do you think if I have these 5 Python projects in my resume, will I be able to grab the hiring manager's attention for real?
Definitely, as all these projects contains all those things that industry is asking for nowadays.
Right.
Like if I brief you down with all the summarization, we have talked about Flipkart review sentiment analyzer, which uses NLP and web scraping. Then we have talked about Job Scraper and Automation Assistant, which will again use web scraping plus automation. PDF Invoice Reader plus Expense Tracker, which will use file handling and visualization. Spotify Playlist Mood Analyzer, which uses API ML plus data visualization. And lastly, Resume Ranker using machine learning, which uses NLP plus machine learning plus text similarity. So it can all be really very helpful to make your resume stand out.
So I think, ma'am, those were great insights, and I think for our audience as well, if you are looking to grab your hiring manager's attention, you should definitely have these 5 projects on your resume. Thank you so much for watching, and keep following WsCube Tech.
Yes guys, if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more such content.